Good evening, ladies. Welcome to everyone who's watching to the Synergy Ladies weekly show. And today, we're going to talk about feedback on intermittent fasting. But we want to say thank you for everybody to watching us. Our aim is to help people to feel good, look good. We talk about nutrition, wellness, fitness, stress, how to reduce stress, everything. I think we'll talk about everything, and it's just to help you in your life, and hopefully you take away some information and kind of implement it into your life and help you as well. So welcome, Fran and Anelika. Fran, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you, Aladdin. Good evening.
Good
I'm
evening.
really
And
excited.
Anelika, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you, Aladdin. How are you doing?
Oh, we're doing great. Fantastic here in Scotland. Yes, the weather's maybe a bit dull, but it's it's still a bit warm. Must admit, it's still a bit warm, but yeah, doing fantastic. So today we're going to talk about intermittent fasting update. Now we did have a show a few weeks ago talking about intermittent fasting and the benefits of it and why people should try it. And I know that when we discussed it, and two of you ladies, lovely ladies here, wanted to try it out yourselves and see the benefits. Now, today is going to be, your feedback about how you're feeling and, what benefits you've seen by doing intermittent fasting. Now, before we go on, to kind of get your feedback. Obviously, I'm sure some people might not know. I'm sure a lot of people heard of fasting, but intermittent fasting is slightly different. With intermittent fasting, what most people do is they don't eat for certain hours. For example, they might not eat for they might not eat for 16, 17, 18 hours and then eat, have dinner. So for example, from 7 p.m. till next day, maybe 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, they might not eat anything, but they could drink water, they could have liquid, they can have herbal tea, no sugar, but it's all about drinking. You could drink anything without sugar and not eat anything. But what it does is uses up extra energy or extra fat in your body, uses that up throughout the day. So what people found doing intermittent fasting, some people might do it for a few hours of not eating. Some people do it for 1 day of not eating and then and eat the next day. Some people won't eat for 2 days and then eat the third day. Now, it depends on the person. There's fantastic benefits, scientifically proven as well, doing intermittent fasting. Firstly, I know most people want to shred some weight, and that is a fantastic way to shred some weight. Lose some. The reason I'm saying shred rather than lose, I always think when you say lose weight, you seem to have you start gaining weight. So I'd rather say shred the weight, okay? So it doesn't come back. So people find they do shred some weight and get trimmer. They feel that when somebody's obese and when they start losing weight, they have excess skin. So doing intermittent fasting, what the body does when it looks for energy or to use up extra fat or in the cells. So what it does, it goes to the extra excess skin. So that's why skin gets more tighter. Because we could go to the gym and try to tighten the skin. If you were very obese, you most likely, when you shred the weight, you're more likely to have the excess skin. And by doing intermittent fasting, you find that the skin tightens up. So it's a great way to shred your weight, but also for diabetes, apparently, they found that it balanced the system up, levels that up. Blood pressure, fantastic with blood pressure, as resets your system, basically does a detox. and it's really good for your skin. People find that, if they've got acne and various other things, toxins in their body, doing intermittent fasting does help clear the skin. And people see that huge difference. So I know that a lot of people fast, and then it's very difficult because they can't. They want to eat, but with intermittent fasting, I personally feel that you can drink. I like drinking, so you don't get headaches. You drink, which is with water or herbal tea or anything without sugar. And then you don't need to eat. Your body basically looks for energy for somewhere else, or fat to use up as energy in your body. And people find a huge difference in shredding the weight and getting fitter, and it gives you more clarity. Mental clarity definitely gives you more mental clarity. You feel a lot of energy. You feel you just very clear minded. Your skin looks great. There's so many benefits, and plusly, and the most important thing that intermittent fasting does is makes you more youthful. It basically regenerates the cells in your body, and it creates new cells. And by intermittent fasting, you look more youthful, and it has been proven. So yeah, that's some of the benefits through intermittent fasting. Now I'm going to go to Annalika. So I know I'm going to come down to talk to you about intermittent fasting and your feedback on it. So what's your thought, what I said about the benefits? Do you agree about those benefits, or do you want to add more of the benefits of the intermittent fasting? Annalika?
Okay, I went off for a while there. There's something definitely wrong with my internet today. So yeah, so you're asking some of the benefits. Is that what you said?
I mentioned the benefits of intermittent fasting.
I heard you, yeah.
And I know that obviously you will explain about yourselves, what benefits you've gone through. I think she's coming on off. Unfortunately, her internet connection isn't fantastic.
I know.
Let's go to what you know. Tell me how long you've been doing intermittent fasting for. When did you start, Annalika?
You mean the one we started together?
Yeah, let's go for that, because I'm going to in case I kind of again.
We started together. Is that 3 weeks now?
Yeah,
3 weeks now. Yeah. So, but previously, like I said, I've only done the one I do for my faith beliefs. Just to help me pray. I've only done that one. I've tried doing this one, but I've never done it for up to a week, even. No. So I've not.
I want to ask you, Annalika, why did you want to do intermittent? I know you wanted to try it out, but what was your first mindset when, okay, I need to do this for this reason? Did you have a reason?
To see how I started reading about it. I saw how the health benefit of it. So, and I wanted to, do it. I've wanted to do it before, but didn't really carry it through. So when we decided to do it together, I thought, okay, this would be something good to add on to my lifestyle, if I can actually maintain it and do it for a length of time, and to be able to get the benefit out of it, to continue. Because I think something about healthy living or healthy life, it's done, you've done something and it's done, but I always believe it's always a progression. So on top of what I'm already doing, I'm cooking healthy, eating healthy, using the best supplement in the world, and now intermittent fasting, it's like, okay, this is another level of, another healthy habit to add on top of that. So that was the main thing I wanted to get a hang of it.
Yeah. Well, before I'll come back to you about the benefits you've got. Now, Fran, what was your and I know you're also doing the intermittent fasting as well. So what was your kind of first thought why you want to do it? You know, did you have a specific reason you know you wanted to see a change, or you thought I'm going to have a try and see? What was your thought on that, Fran?
My thought was to see the health benefit of it. Yeah, just to get the health benefit, because I know there are many health benefits attached to it, and that's what I wanted to get as well.
Okay, so I know that when we were discussing it initially about intermittent fasting, and I know that you ladies, I mean, you were aware of fasting, but wasn't sure about intermittent fasting, and I know that majority of the people, I mean, everybody wants to do it for mainly for health benefits, and a lot, or there's also people want to do, you know, health benefit, including shredding the weight, etc. But so it's been a few weeks that you've been on doing intermittent fasting. Now, Fran, tell me how many hours, how you've been not eating, and then you know, how many hours are you fasting for, and during that time, what are you taking? You know, what liquid are you taking?
Yeah, when I'm fasting, I like to take water.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like taking water. Then another thing I like taking, like the ginger tea.
yeah.
Yeah. So they are the two things I like taking when I'm fasting. And when I'm trying to close the fast, sometimes I take porridge. I put porridge 9 in the water and I'll drink it with the collagen. Sometimes I put the E9 as well because I think it helps for strength. Like, yeah. So those are the things I've been taking. Then I take them out and wait for another hour before I eat.
So that, I mean, I like what you said there, that, you know, you're drinking the water, but also you're adding, you know, obviously some people might not understand, but we are all doing, we're in the nutrition business, and we take amazing nutrition, all of us. It's called a synergy. It's part of a synergy worldwide. And you mentioned you know, a few products there that you add to it, and I think that's amazing things, because I feel that what you said about when your body is in a fasting mode, and if you're adding those nutrition, it's actually going to the cells very, very quickly. You know, it's focusing on the cells, whereas you're not eating, and the cells not actually kind of trying to, you know, digest the food, and then trying to do other things. When you're fasting, when you're taking nutrition, I think it goes really fast to those points in your cell, you know, in your parts of your body, to your organs, much quicker. Which is great. What you're doing is something that I need to try to do as well. Add to my water. That's really good. But how many hours are you doing, Fran? How many hours are you fasting for? From what time to what time?
Yeah, sometimes I do from 5:30. Sometimes I take my last meal at 5. So I'll just round it off 5:30, then till the next day. Then I'll eat about 3 p.m. Then
Right.
between 3 p.m. and that's 5 again, I'll round it off again. Then
Wow.
for the next day. Then some days, depending, some days I just from that 5 till 1. Then, but if I start to eat, or if I eat something by 1, I'll make sure that by 5 I might have finished eating. Yeah. So then some days, depending, maybe I was too busy, this and that, maybe to take my water, give it time before I take something else. So I finish latest by 7. So when I finish by 7, so the next day I might also end up by 3. So I just try to keep like a certain window when I want to eat and stop eating immediately.
I think that's, I mean, you're doing quite a few hours without eating anything, and as you say, you know, the body is going to regenerate very quickly, and I'm sure we'll come back to you about your benefits, what you get, the benefits you're getting from the Annalika. So So how are you doing your intermittent fasting? You know, how many hours are you doing? What are you taking during your fasting period?
Okay. Yeah, like Fran, I work it out depending on what my activities for the day are like. But most of the days is between 7, yeah, 7 p.m. is my last meal, and start eating again around 1 or 2, right? So lately, I think last week or so, I started trying to push further to eat 3 p.m. So, but I always know that I don't think I'm doing so well getting to 3. So it's always been around 1 or 2. I've started breaking. So even though I may start breaking it up, I may not go for a full meal at 1, but I may take a banana at 1 and an apple later on. Then about 3, half 3, when the kids come back from school, I'll eat my lunch. And again, around 7, I'll have my dinner. So, and that will be my last meal. Sometimes at 7, because around, I may not be that hungry. So because I've I've been used to eating very late meal. Anyway, we're not talking about the benefit, because that's one of the things I've benefited from. I've been used to waking up to eat at midnight and odd hours. Yeah, I've been
Well,
used to that.
let's go with
So,
like
so,
let's go with your benefits. Let's go with your benefits.
yeah, because to avoid me waking up in the middle of the night to eat, I always, even if I'm not so hungry, I can do just a shake, yeah, just a smart meal, even if it's 1 spoon, just to tell myself, look, you've had your meal, you are okay, you're going to survive till the next day. So So
Well,
yeah, that's what I do. I try to close my fast. I try to close all my eating by 7 p.m. till the
that's
following day. Yeah.
that's good because I mean you mentioned Smart Meal, which is one of the other synergy product, and it's got high level of protein and all that, and it's really good and keeps you filled up for a long time, and it's really good for.
Sorry, I missed something out. I forgot something.
Oh, go ahead.
I take my porridge in the morning. I can't do without that. So I take my E9 porridge and half a sachet of collagen just in a shake. I take that in the morning, that because that has replaced my morning coffee for a long time now. So that
Wow.
gives me, yeah, instead of drinking coffee, I usually use E9 porridge. Then now I have collagen beauty, so I just had half a sachet because, yeah, Arthur and I share 1 sachet, so half and half.
Well, that's amazing. I mean, yeah, you get what you're doing is, I mean, you're intermittent fasting, but also you're putting the nutrition back into your system.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, the body, you're using up the calories, if that makes sense, the calories that for energy, like the excess maybe fat and all that, and that's when people see the shredding of the weight. Now, I'm going to go back to Annalika again, and I'll go to Fran. So Annalika, go ahead, tell me. I mean, we're doing it for a few weeks, and what benefits are you finding for yourself by doing the intermittent fasting?
Well, like I said, one of the benefits is that I I have a good reason now not to eat in the middle of the night, which I've done for many years, and I didn't like it. So yeah, that's one thing I can, because I have a program now. Oh, I'm fasting all through the night because I wake up at night to work, maybe 2 a.m., do some work, so I always end up eating. So, and I've noticed some, yeah, my, I don't weigh myself, that's another thing, but my clothes are fitting better. So I feel like my tummy area looks slimmer. So yeah, so when you close your buttons and things, you notice, yeah, it's very free. Especially, in the morning, I feel it so much. So even when I eat, the bulge is not there at all. Yeah, so I think, yeah, that's shredding of weight. I my skin is clearing up. I don't know, but again, you can't put it all to intermittent fasting, because I'm also using Trulum now, and I'm taking Collagen Beauty. But all in all, because I feel good, and like I said, it's a healthy habit that I wanted to pick up. So I'm maintaining it, because it feels great, and the benefits are there. I can feel it. I know. When you eat things that are unhealthy, or you do, and that guilt you feel, because you've been eating so unhealthily. But this is the opposite. You feel so good that you're doing something positive, that you're definitely not stopping it. So yeah, so I feel great. That's the number one thing.
Well, that's fantastic to know. We got Gazala Zamin on, and she says hi. She's watching the show. Thanks, Gazala. I had this lovely lady on my show yesterday, and yeah, she's just absolutely amazing lady. And yeah, Fran. So, what benefits have you found? I mean, before I go, Fran, I know Annalika. Quickly, I want to say, I know. I mean, you look fantastic. I mean, I could see a difference in you. I know the lighting isn't fantastic in your end, but I have seen, your skin looks far, far better. And intermittent fasting, that I know it is a benefit, but also, as you mentioned, you're doing other things. You're taking nutrition, high quality nutrition, collagen. You're taking progesterone. You take, all these other ones, and you Trulum skincare you're using in top of it. So everything is making a huge difference to your skin. And I personally could see that, because I've known you for quite a few years. I see a difference in your skin type. So you're looking very, very youthful. But keep it up, keep it up. Fran, what benefits are you seeing from doing an intermittent fasting? I know Annalita mentioned a couple of things for herself, a few things happening. There's so many. I mean, we'll be still doing this, and I'm sure as we go along, we will see more benefits of it. But at this point, what benefits have you found for yourself?
Yeah, it has helped me to keep a target, like in my head. I have it in my head that by so and so time I'm going to stop. Nothing else goes into my mouth. So it has helped me to achieve that type of target since all these days. And no bloating or no bulk pain.
Wow.
Yeah, no, like sometimes you see you gas like after eating or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, for example, some people, there's something people say, though I don't know Shad and I don't want to know. It's an e-health. Some people complain that, like after eating food, it's like
Yeah.
that food is coming out. I think intermediate fasting will help those that have that condition, because I've noticed like no burping, no gasping of anything. And again, I can notice the digestion. Like when you finish eating, if you aren't doing this intermittent fasting, you'll be maybe eating and eating and snacking. You don't even know when your food is digesting and when it's not digesting. But I can actually hear, even when my body, I will notice it. I will even hear maybe the noise that, oh, things are being digested. So yeah, it's a very good one for me. And again, sometimes there are certain foods I eat, or I don't know, maybe after eating, sometimes I just feel tense, tired, and because of this, when I eat, I don't feel any pain. I don't feel any tired. For example, when I tell people I don't like taking malt, they will be like, why? Because if I take malt, it makes me feel tired instead of giving me energy. Because some people say it gives them energy, but I can't see the energy that it gives to me. Instead, I will just be like tired person. That's why I avoid malt a lot. Yeah. So, but I know, no, I don't feel pains whenever I'm on this fast. I don't feel those pains, nothing.
That is amazing thing to hear. I mean, it has so much benefits from intermittent fasting. Even if you don't want to do it during the week, maybe do it once a week. It will make a huge difference. I think just the body just needs just a break from just the system working all the time. So I know that a lot of cultures how they do a lot of fasting, dry fasting. Dry fasting is even better, but obviously it's quite difficult because you can get headaches and very other effects from it, and people don't want to do it that much. But I like the intermittent fasting because I like drinking water. I like drinking my herbal teas and stuff like that. And one the things that I found the benefits of it is I do feel my skin is much better. I mean, it has been before, but I mean, I feel that I have shredded a bit of weight. Even if I do exercise, I feel that even if that it helps to kind of your body to system to work much faster, and you seem to gain more. You hear a lot of people talking about, oh, you're a woman of this age, plus 50, plus 60, whatever, plus 40, your body system slows down. And I totally don't believe that. I do believe that you can balance your system and take control of it. And I think that we are so conditioned to believe that things happen in some age that we make it happen in our own bodies. And I think you could look fantastic and fit and like a 25-year-old even if you're 60-year-old, and by doing intermittent fasting, by meditating, by taking the right nutrition that we are taking, Synergy Worldwide is fantastic. Improving your immune system, and you see a huge benefit. And I do believe that. And I have found that I'm not craving for sugar. Even if I eat something sweet, it's too sweet for me. Even if it had the label sweet, it feels really sweet when I taste it. It goes, oh my God, I don't want it. And craving for chocolate and all that, I don't really have that anymore. And it's been really good. Definitely helps with the brain fog. If somebody needs more clarity or main problem, working and studying and thinking, oh my God, I can't think properly, do a bit of intermittent fasting. Definitely, as time goes on, people get energy out of it, and I do feel that I could get more energy out. I do get energy out of doing intermittent fasting. Obviously, you don't need to do it every single day. It's really up to the individual. You could do it, once or twice a week, or it's really, and the rest you could eat at normal. But I realize now I don't need to have breakfast. People say break your fast, breakfast. We believe that we've been told to have breakfast as soon as you get up. You really don't need to have breakfast when you get up. You could have breakfast anytime you want. You could break your fast. That's what breakfast is. Break the fast. And you could break your fast, 10, 12, 1 o'clock. You just have to listen to your body. Your body tells you, when to eat and how much to eat and when you're full. We seem to kind of make ourselves eat as much as we can. We're thinking we can't waste that, we'll stuff ourselves. But the fact is that end of the day, we make ourselves ill, that's my thought behind. But I'm definitely seeing a huge difference in intermittent fasting, and I would recommend people to try it out, and it will definitely help their health and well-being. But as Annalika and Fran mentioned about, taking nutrition during intermittent fasting will actually help the immune system, regenerating your cells will help the skin as well. So, Fran, do you want to add anything else? things I've said there? Would you like to add anything?
Yeah, what I would say, like what you've already said, that you like drinking when you're doing the fast. Yeah, it's good for one to have some fluid or as much as you can when you're in that fasting, because it will help as well to push down some things, and yeah, and keep your mouth not too much dried as well. But if someone is able to do the dry one from when they started to when they are going to break it, yeah, I think they can as well give it a go, because I think it will also work. But above all, you need to listen to your body. But if someone is ill or on any medication, it will also be good to seek the doctor's advice to know maybe if they skip their medication or if they can take their medication while they are on fast. Because I know there are some medication people can take and still fast even without eating food. So yeah, so people can as well go for such advice to enable them achieve what they want for their health.
Thank you, Fran. Annalika, would you like to add something before we kind of close the show for today?
Well, like I said, no matter what level of health we are in, we can always get better. We can always improve, and I think this is one of the healthy habits someone can learn to do to add on top of what they're already doing if they are not doing this right now.
The wee man do this there. Huh? So go ahead, Annalika. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm just encouraging someone, if they haven't tried it, to give it a try, because it's a positive thing. We've heard about all the benefits. I personally have felt the difference, the benefit, and it feels great knowing you're doing something positive towards your health and well-being. Yeah.
Definitely. I would say it's just listen to your own body and do what you can. Everybody's different, as you could see from this lovely three of us, we've been doing intermittent fasting, want to try it out and see the benefits, and we're definitely seeing the benefits of intermittent fasting. And that's a way you could try it out. I know that initially it takes getting used to, might be a bit difficult because you're maybe used to having breakfast right in the morning, maybe you're used to having late dinners and all that stuff, and you just that is creating a habit, just creating a new habit, and just focusing on what you want to improve yourself, improve your health and well-being. If you've got a health condition, you just focus on and say, you know what, I don't want this anymore. I want to feel healthy and well, and I'm doing it for this. My intention is to get myself healthy and well, and it will happen. It will happen. So anyway, ladies, I'd like to say thank you for coming on, sharing your feedback, your updates. I know that, we'll kind of come back again in a few weeks' time as you keep going on with the intermittent fasting, and we'll update people. If people want to know how we're doing it, please contact each one of the ladies, three of us actually, on Facebook, Annalika, Fran, and you could message us, and we'll if you want to talk to Annalika, Fran, or link up with, or you want to talk about any products Annalika and Fran mentioned about what they're using and how they're doing it, please put that on a comment, and then we'll contact you directly and give you some information as well. Please share this with your family and friends. If you got loved ones that really would benefit from listening to this and really help with the health and well-being, pass it on, share it with family and friends. Or the more you share it, it's more caring. Sharing is caring, and definitely, you'll find that you're helping so many people by doing that. So thank you, ladies, for coming on, and we'll be back next week with another topic. Please join us. Remember, every Thursday at 7 o'clock, we will be posting on my page and let you know when we're coming on. And yeah, come on and join us. Put things in the comments, you know, what you think of the show. If you're liking it, what topics do you want us to talk about? Put that into the comments below as well. So thank you, everybody watching. Thank you, lovely ladies. And may you have a great evening, and see you next week. Take care.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.